It is the month of October. Some things change, some things have not. So let's see what my lineup is. So as much as we love our planners and journals and use some of them religiously, our needs do change, and so some things are staying and some things are going in the month of October and perhaps till the end of this year. And I want to go over what are the new things I'm using this month, what are the old things that are staying and still doing their job for me, and what are some new exciting things I added in just recently. So let's start with the items that I use all the time. Let me just clean this up real quick and we'll begin. So one of the regulars that keeps on bringing me joy is this TN in passport size from September leather with A6 size STALOGY cut down to fit the size, with Kaweco Sport in fine, and the inserts are still the same. They are these polyester pouch, this zip pouch where I keep some cash and IDs, this craft pouch that I just keep some fun things and some cards, these here inserts where I just write down some ideas for the videos that I'm shooting on this channel. So A6 STALOGY that was cut down to fit the passport cover, and I continue journaling here about this channel and my gratitudes, my ideas, just all the fun things that I'm observing and experiencing while I'm growing this channel and recording the videos. I will be making a separate walkthrough for this journal and where I am, but the latest one, I just decorated it this morning. I kind of moved into this dark green theme, and that's what the color scheme I'm using now. And I'm still keeping this Kaweco Sport with Kaweco ink in caramel brown. Really love this cover, still really love this planner. I, again, highly recommend everything that's in here. I'm loving this little cutie. The next cutie that still has my heart is this Hobinichi A6. It is still in the same cover. I do switch pens every month with different inks. If you watch my fountain pen video that I posted recently, I'll put a link for it down below or up in the corner. I have recently inked up this pen. It's really pretty. It has a hooded nib, and it's in this beautiful turquoise blue. In the month of October, I'm switching to blue color. So the new month, new ink, new pen. As you can see, this is kind of the color scheme I'm going for this month. I'll do flip through for this next month so you can see the whole thing. And if you want to see the flip through for September, which was all in warm and cozy pinks, you can see that video. I'll put the link down below. Really love this one. It's still my favorite size. It's so compact yet roomy enough for everything that I need, and every time I hold it in my hands, it just brings me so much joy. I really enjoy it and looking forward using Hobonichis in the coming year as well. Another favorite from the previous month that made it into this month is the 5-minute journal. This one is actually the new one because I finished the previous one, which one was in this grayish beige. I got the new blue color just because I wanted to try it out. They used to have same cream beige color for many years, and this is the first year when they offer, I believe it's the first year where they offer various different colors, including I believe green and black, and I don't remember all of them, but I really like this blue. As you know that I love blue. And so I've just started this one a couple weeks ago, and I'm really excited to continue this journaling practice. And if you want to see what the 5-minute journal is all about and how I use it, I'll put a link down below to the video I made about this great tool, which I always highly recommend. For my previous videos, you might have noticed that some of the planners didn't make it to October's lineup, like Hobonichi Weeks. I just can't find it in myself to stick to that size of planner. I guess super skinny vertical is just not for me. Maybe I'll try it out again in New Year, but for now it's taking a break, and so are a couple other journals. One was for my manifestation. I've finished the course, so right now it's taking a break. I am planning to come back to it perhaps in November, but right now it's also not here, as well as the pocket one with sequence in it. I haven't found the purpose to use it yet, so it's also taking a break. But instead I've acquired 3 different notebooks here to serve other purposes. And basically all 3 of these, as you can see, I actually have an A5, I know, shocker. All of these are dedicated to my writing practices. So in my spare time I write novels, and I haven't written recently, but I'm trying to get back into it, especially with November, which is NaNoWriMo month coming up, where a lot of writers trying to write a novel in a month. And to help me out with that process, I am a very pen to paper girl, and I got some notebooks to help me out with that. So these 3 things here are this Legend planner, pocket planner. So I originally actually found it under Clever Fox brand. I believe it's the same company as this one, and I really like the concept of Clever Fox planner, this particular pocket planner, especially because it's not just a planner, but it's also a goal building exercise. You have your goal, you're working through your goals and tasks first, and then you use the rest of the planner to make them come to reality. What I liked about this concept is that this planner is undated, meaning I can start it whenever I want. I don't have to wait till the next year starts. I can literally start it now. I can stop within it and restart. I really like the concept of it being undated. I like concept of it also being monthly and weekly. So it is basically kind of Hobonichi weeks, which you might ask me, why do you get another weekly planner if you already have one that you're not using? I like the size of it. It's just right. It's not too tall. It's not too big. It is pocket. As I mentioned, it has a really nice pen loop that is sewn in. It has a rubber band, so it doesn't need a cover. It's self-contained. And again, I really like that concept from Clever Fox. And then when I found this Legend planner in exactly same format, but in this gorgeous turquoise color with this clock, I mean, to me that screams, paranormal, fantasy, romance, all the things that I write. And when I saw this, I was like, this is it, that's perfect. And what I plan to use this planner for is for my writing things, set up my writing goals here, use it to track my word counts, my ideas, my schedules, things like that, to-dos I need to do to write my book, to publish my book. And again, as I mentioned, it is a weekly planner because I don't really need a daily planner for these purposes, because I would only keep track of maybe like 1-2 things a day. So the weekly planner was perfect. And what I also love about it, all 7 days for the week are on one page. Then they're all same size. They're not hopping over to the other side. And also it has space for priorities and habit tracker. I mean, this is like perfect. As I mentioned, when I saw Clever Fox planner initially, and this is same manufacturer, the concept of goal setting in this little planner and having all the tasks and it's being undated, I mean, it's like a perfect marriage of all the things I'm looking in a pocket planner. So now, along with this one, so this is the one I'm gonna use to plan things and track things. Then I got these 2 notebooks. So this notebook here is A5 size. So this huge planner, I mentioned it in my other videos, it's huge. It has, I believe, at least 360 to 400 sheets, or over 700 pages. So it has pages galore. This particular one is dot grid. So I can use it to write in, to graph in, to draw into, whatever. I got this one as my manifestation planner, and I told myself when I finish this thing, as you can see right now, I'm about 1/3 through, my goals will come true. I mean, will they or not? I don't know, but that's the idea behind it. It comes with 2 notebooks. It's hardbound. It's very solid. The paper quality is amazing. I'm using fountain pens, I'm using ink pens, gel pens, all kinds of pens. None of them bleed through, none of them show through. It's excellent. I really like it, but it's pretty heavy. I cannot just carry it around. So I've been using it for manifestation journal. Now I switched and I use it actually for going through the books about writing and taking notes. So it's my study journal now. I use it together with my Kindle, of course, in turquoise cover. And so this is where I go through books on writing, jot things down, noodle through ideas, learn the ropes, and just work on my writing skills. And to go with it, I got this one. So I covered it in my previous video on October lineup, and I'm super excited about this particular notebook. So as you can see from my previous videos, whenever I have my planners or journals, I'm trying to find notebooks that have a lot of pages in them, because I don't want to keep on changing them every week or 2 weeks. And most of the notebooks that have a lot of pages never have more than like 196 or something like that. And I've been trying to find a notebook that has a lot of pages, but also portable. The smallest thing I could find was this notebook here, but I kept on looking and I finally found this one. So as you can see, they both say Believe, so I'm pretty sure they're from same manufacturer, even though they, I think they're like white labeled notebooks, because they all have different company names on them, but they all look basically the same. And this one is A6 size, so it's just as chunky as this one. This one has 360 sheets or 720 pages. I mean, it's like enough pages for whatever you want. Now this one, unlike this one, is a lined daily journal. Basically, I'm not gonna use it as such, but it's the only one I could find of this size with that many pages. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one in like a dot grid or graph or lined version. I found this one. So it is lined, but it has place for the date, it has days of the week, it has weather. It's basically for you to journal daily, right? And you can literally journal for 2 years, because as I said, it has 720 pages in here. But again, I didn't get it for that. I got it to write in. So for my books, even though obviously I will be typing them up in my computer, as far as developing ideas, jotting down small chapters, writing about characters and things like that, I'm going to be doing this in this notebook because it's very portable. So during this month and during NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month that happens in November, I'm planning to attending write-ins, which are basically gathering of writers where everyone just sits quietly and writes together in, Panera or cafes or parks or whatever. And this one, because it's so small, I'll be able to bring it with me. So I'm really looking forward using this little setup here. This is to plan out my writing goals, to write about my characters and my ideas, and work on my writing skills. So that's my setup for the writing for October and actually November. And last but not least are supplies for this month of October. I have several things here. I just got this new mild liner set. I'm really excited about it, even though I'm usually into turquoises and blues. I really like this really mild, really peaceful, cozy set, especially this gray right here. Really loving it. It's very light, it's very gentle. I saw this on YouTube from many creators, and I just really wanted to have one, so I got it and I'll be using it for the rest of this year. I finally, hallelujah, found my favorite pen in turquoise. I believe in my previous videos I talked about loving this pen but not being able to find it in this color. The closest thing I found was this clicker here, but you can see it's like baby blue. And then I was on Amazon and I saw that this color was back in stock, so I got a few of these, and this is the pen I'm using in my really thick writing notebook when I'm working through the writing exercises and learning more on writing craft. So that's what I'm using it for. Still using this box of paper stickers along with this sticker set of different moons, because in October I'm in a blue kind of a theme. That's the packet I'm using this month. Previous month was purple. Again, these come in all rainbow colors. I'm using blues and browns around this time. And as you can see, there are many more, so I'll probably be able to use it for at least another 3 months. Really great find, especially for a price. I think it was maybe like $12. Really loving it. Very thin stickers, do not bulk up planner too much. And in my previous video, I'll put a link to it down below or above. These are my fountain pens. I have my pens that I'm using the most often over here, they are all inked, they're all ready to go. This one has this really nice light like a sea glass color. This one still has writer's blood, which is the color I use in September. I'll be washing it and switching it to something turquoisey. There is a light green turquoise color in here, which I love. This one is just regular blue, and this is my actually not fountain pen, but this is my Energel Klena that I use in my 5-minute journal that I showed earlier. And there are some pens here that are waiting their turn for the following months. And of course, my superhero, my Delphonics pouch that has everything in the world in here. If you want to see everything that I hold in here, I'm gonna put a link to a video down below. I rearranged pens a little bit to put all the highlighters and my mild liners over here, so they kept on falling out, so I put them back here. These guys are still here. I love them. My Stabilos, whiteouts and glues and all that are here. And inside I have 1,000,001 different things. You can see it in the video, but just from the top here, I have washi tapes. I have this new circly stickers, which I love. I got some inks in this like coffee brown and this minty turquoise color. I have my aqua paints. I have sticker, washies, more stamps, more sticker, more washies, and there are a bunch of things underneath. So this little guy is endless. It has like a whole stationery store inside of it, and I bring it with me everywhere I go. I like how stuffed it is. It keeps its shape so well. It sits, it doesn't fall over. When I work, I just grab a pen, use it, put it back in with no problem. Grab a pen, put it back in. Really love it, loving it. Love all of my supplies. They really make me happy and really encourage me to use all of my planners. And of course, I'm loving my new lineup for my writing November and October, and I'm really excited to get back into writing, which I haven't done in a while. And of course, I'm really happy to continue using my favorites, this 5-minute journal, my Hobonichi Techo, and my passport planners. And this is my lineup for October, possibly November, and possibly till the end of this year. I will see. I might introduce or reintroduce a couple other notebooks, but these guys will definitely stay with me for the rest of 2022. And I have a couple planners coming in that I will be using of 2023, and when I will have video setting those up later in the month. Can't wait to share those with you. Super excited about a couple of them. And otherwise, this is my setup. I'm really excited about it. I hope you enjoy this video. If you love this kind of things, if you love talking about planners and notebooks and the future, please don't be a stranger. Please like, please subscribe. Please leave me comments in the box down below of which one of these notebooks is your favorite, which of the supplies are your favorite, what are you using in October and the rest of this year. And I hope you return to see how I use all of these things in the days ahead. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. You take care.